What is going on YouTube? Sci Guy 29 coming at you here from the beautiful Cardboard Pub. Welcome to episode 39 of Crafts and Cards, where I drink a craft beer, show you some ball cards from my collection, listen to some tunes on the jukebox. Tonight on the jukebox we have Odd and their album Bedbugs from 1993, somewhere in there. A lot of fun listen, late 80s, early 90s music. Kind of enjoy it. It was my college, right out of college years, so really enjoy that. Tonight's beer is a large beer. It's a Space Camper from Boulevard Brewing. This is their Cosmic IPA. Boulevard, of course, is out of Kansas City, Missouri. And this has a 5.9 ABV. Now, I found this big bad boy at a gas station. Went in to pay for my gas and had to go back and pick up some ice to head to the golf course. And lo and behold, this was there. 2 for $4. Couldn't pass it up because this is how many ounces is this? It's a 19.2 ounce can, so obviously going to be a little more than I can fit in my pint glass, but that's all right. Got the dog coming down the stairs. See how big an issue she makes tonight. So, a little light test. Looking pretty good through there, light and hazy. Like I said, 5.9% ABV, 50 IBUs, much higher than usual. Still a good tasty beer. I've had it before, but cheers. Got the Flying Monkey glass, also from Kansas City. Now for my cards, I thought, well, I could find a bunch of Bill the Spaceman Lee. For those that don't know him, Red Sox pitcher, kind of a dude that was kind of out there. Quick story on that: had a kid that played for me my first high school coaching job. Last name was Lee, so I started calling him the Spaceman because he was a bit out there too. And finally one day he says, "Why do you keep calling me the Spaceman?" I said, "Just go look it up. You'll figure it out. Go lay down. Go." Darn dog. Normally I don't let dogs into the cardboard pub, but what are you going to do? So this is another one of my cheese boxes. And you can see on the side, it's kind of here, I'll put it this way. 81 doubles. I've told the story about this. But all these are doubles from my 1981 set. And as you can see, I bought a lot of cards in 1981. I'm not going to go lay down. I'm not going to show them all, but we'll show a few. Real good pitcher back in the day, Mike Flanagan. Let's see. Well, okay, I'm going to show this for the uniforms. Bruce Bochy, however the hell you say that, I don't know. But I love the old Seattle uniforms. At this point in time, I think they've been around 4 years, somewhere in there. So those are kind of cool looking. Here's an Iowa guy, Mr. Larry Bittner from Pocahontas. It's about an hour and 15 minutes north of me. Oh, one of the best hitters of the 70s, early 80s, Mr. Bill Madlock. Mad Dog action. Let's see. Oh, base stealing Meister, Ron LaFleur. I wish I knew more about his life story. I want to say he spent some time in jail, but I can't speak to it. This is what's coming to my head. I want to say another Iowa guy, Mr. Stan Banson from Council Bluffs, right across the river from Omaha. Oh, let's see, who else do we have? Oh, ex-Pirate, now with the Padres, Gene Tennis. Something about those caps in the bottom corner. I just always love this set. Oh, let's see. Man, who needs some Jerry Whites? Have a couple extra of those. Here's a Mike Hargrove as a player with the Indians. The only thing with this is I wish it was a little easier to find the position right on top of the name. Always kind of detracts for me. Oh, let's see. Who else can we come up with? Oh, Johnny Walkenfuss. One of those names I always loved growing up. Let's see, who else can we come up with? Okay, this Jose Cardinal playing with the Royals. Man, the dude looks like he's 70. How old was he? He was born in 1943. Okay, so he wasn't quite 40 years old, but pretty darn close. Looks a lot older. Let's see, who else? I said, here was a guy that was supposed to be a great Mets player, Lee Mazzilli. Another really good pitcher in the day, Dave Stieb, with the Blue Jays. Was one of the reasons they were as good as they were that time. Let's see. Who else can we come up with? Oh, here we go. Strikeout leaders. Little Len Barker and Steve Carlton action. We have ERA leaders. Don Sutton and Rudy May. I always love that Sutton picture without the hat. That cracks me up. Victory leaders. Steve Carlton and Steve Stone. Another hatless picture. Can't believe they couldn't come up with a picture of wearing a hat. Stolen base leaders. The aforementioned Ron LaFleur and Ricky Henderson. RBI leaders. Mike Schmidt. Cecil Cooper. Cecil was the man. Loved watching him swing the stick. For those of you baseball statistics guys, here's a Mario Mendoza. Look him up if you're not sure on that one. Why he's famous, look up the Mendoza line. Let's see. Who else can we find? Here's a guy. Vita Blue with the Giants. Got TTM back from him last year. About a year ago now. Back in 2020 when the pandemic was just kicking into high gear. But my favorite Vita Blue story is he was playing for the Royals. I think it was either 82 or 3. And went to see my cousin Dan and the Royals play out in Chicago. And during BP, he's playing catch with somebody, Larry Gura or somebody out in the outfield. And all of a sudden, he's throwing balls over the roof of Old Comiskey Park out into the parking lot out beyond the right center field wall. It was just weird. And he threw like 7 or 8 of them. So I don't know if it was part of his routine or what, but I never asked. I guess it didn't really matter that much. Tigers' future stars, none of them were really future stars, that's for sure. Here's a guy that's an interesting case, Dwight Evans. You hear him brought up a lot. Hall of Fame credentials. Personally, I don't think so. Played on some really good Red Sox teams, but without looking at his total career numbers, just not sure where he was. A little Tommy Herr action. Cardinal, later a Twin. Some Glenn Hubbard. Let's see, Sal Butera with my Twins. Had to talk about him there. Let's see. Man, not a lot here. Here's a Phillies team card. The old Astro Turf at Veterans Stadium. A year after their World Championship in 80. Here's a Yankees team card. Is that Billy up in the corner? Nope, who's up in the corner? Who's their manager? I don't know. Let's see. Manager is Bob Boone. Catcher for the Phils. Here's a Braves team card. And then, if somebody could answer this for me in the comments down below, I'd love it. But for many years, most teams had a team card that looked like this. But the Cubs had individual headshots. Does anybody know the reason for that? I know it goes back into the early 70s. They've got some cards like this. And I've seen several Cubs team cards that have the headshots instead of the team picture. I don't know why. I really don't. I'm going to show you the box. So I packed as many in as I could, and then I stacked them on the side as well. We'll take a quick look at one more of these stacks off the side this time. Let's see. If I ever find a Future Stars card here that I know any of the guys, I'll let you know. Man, this is a weak group. Maybe that week might not even cover it. Yikes. Sorry about this, fellas. I should have planned a little ahead. I didn't think it'd be quite this slim pickings. Holy buckets. I'm going to show this, just the old snap-up jackets. You saw it on a couple of the other cards. Who was it? Whoever had for the Royals had the snap-up jacket. I love that White Sox logo, though. That was a good one. Let's see. I've passed this guy, Lamar Johnson, with the old Sox hat on. Real creative hat logo there. Let's see. Here's the Angels Future Star. Okay. Ralph Botting, Jim Dorsey, John Harris. Let me know if you've heard of those guys either. Not an Angels fan. Don't remember hearing about those guys later on in their careers. Here's a guy. Here's a couple of guys that. Okay. Here's a Jamie Quirk. He was part of the first ever Major League Q-to-Q battery in a game. My cousin Dan pitched to Jamie. So Q-to-Q. Cool thing, I think I read recently that he was also the first person that was part of a Q and Z battery. But I can't remember who the Z was at the time, so I could be wrong on that. But I thought I remember reading that here just recently. So hope you enjoyed it. A little trip back to the 80s. A little Space Camper IPA, Cosmic IPA from Boulevard Brewing. So, till next time, remember, collect what you love what you collect. Cheers.